Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. I'm Manganet, and during the whole month of February, the first 3 days of March, I'm publishing videos every single day in collaboration with Holy Tash. On today's video, I'm going to be trying out the weirdest instant/canned food items that I could possibly find. I don't know if you know this about the UK, perhaps you don't if you don't live here, but British people are not exactly known for enjoying cooking or being good at cooking or having like traditional homemade meals at home. Cooking is not really in their blood. And because of that, they have lots of instant pre-made meals, frozen meals. Like, their supermarkets are so full of those things. You go onto the fridge section and the frozen section, and there's so many of those meals that you just shove in the oven. So many of them, from the most classic to the most exuberant and the most, I don't even know, fancy. But another thing that they also are very big on are instant foods and canned foods. And this concept for me is so weird because all my life I've eaten either restaurant food, takeaway, takeout, drive-through, all those things, or just normal made at home meal. And if I'm looking for something to make at home but quick and cheap, I'll go for like frozen pizzas, fish fingers, chicken nuggets, sandwiches, those kind of things, but not exactly a pre-made meal that comes in a can. I don't know. This is so weird. I've never tried these things, and I've been working on a supermarket for the last 3 days, and every time I'm walking around the supermarket and I see people buying these items, I'm just like, that's disgusting. It sounds disgusting, but the real question is it? I don't know. I've never tried, but people seem to love this. I have displayed the food items I got here on the counter, and I went a bit overboard, right? I was walking around the supermarket today after my shift, and I was just super hyped to try all these things. So I did get quite a few, and I'm gonna cook it all and then just try it all. And if something is disgusting, it will go in the bin. If something is good, I might actually have it for dinner, because it is now dinner time and I'm actually quite hungry. Without any further ado, let's find out which items I got. Here's the overview. Let's do a little grocery haul. So we have these 4 packages. These are those that you just add water. So these ones you can make in a mug, like the name says. They are like traveling things, right? So you just add the constants of the thing with water, and these ones are the same thing, just different brand. These ones you make in a microwave, and they had like, I don't know, 15 different kinds of rice. I got the golden veg one and egg fried one, which is a Chinese rice, I think. Obviously, all these things have instructions in the back saying how to prepare them, and I'm going to be following that, obviously. Now, the star of the show, I think, is actually the canned food. These were the ones I got. There were more, but some of the other things I just don't like tuna and things. So these was the selection I make. And I got 2 of the small ones because I didn't want it to be a waste, but they had as well these flavors in normal sized cans. I got spaghetti loops. They seem like small circles and like tomato sauce or something. Spaghetti with sausages in juicy tomato sauce. How weird is that? I think there's actually spaghetti and like sausages. It's so weird. Then beef ravioli. You know what ravioli is, right? And I make it all the time. It's as well one of those meals that I consider a lazy meal, where you just boil a pot of water at home and you throw it in there and boom. Apparently they exist in a can. Burgers. I was so shocked when I saw this. I think this is, I don't know, the thing I'm either more scared of or more excited to try. There's 4 burgers inside this can, and it just sounds absolutely disgusting. And then mac and cheese in a can. There was also mac and cheese in these things. Oh, I got one after all. And like this brand had as well. And there was more flavors for these things. I just thought that 4 was good enough. But mac and cheese in a can, weird. And then I tried to getting a dessert, and I tried finding if there was a canned dessert because I thought that was more interesting, but I couldn't find anything. So this is where I got 2 golden syrup sponge puddings, and they come in a little cup, and I think you just microwave this and they will have some kind of sauce. So this is not very exciting, but like, look at all this. What I'm gonna do now is read all the instructions and cook all of them. And now most of them have 2 ways of being cooked. So I'm gonna grab the, the spaghetti loops, just as an example. And in here it says you can cook it on the hob or on the microwave. So if you wanted to cook on the hob, you put it on a saucepan for 4 or 5 minutes and you cook it like that. Most of them, if they are possible to cook on the microwave, I'm going to do that just because I only have 1 saucepan and I don't feel like cleaning the saucepan multiple times. So I'll put it in bowls and warm it up in the microwave for whatever time it says. And once I have everything prepared. I'll come back to you. And then we're gonna try out and see if any of this food is actually good. And these things were all so cheap. Like these cans, I think they were like 40p. I think the rice was like £1. These were a bit more expensive because this is a branded thing. It's not the supermarket brand. So this was like, I don't know, £1.20. Everything is very cheap, right? It's canned food, it's instant food, it's probably not healthy. But if some of this food is actually good, I consider this a win and a successful experience. Let's get cooking. Here's the big revelation, the overview. So these are the two cup pots. So I had two were the mugs. I made them in mugs, and then these two were fancy, and they had boiled water, milk, and microwave. So there's one each. There's the 2 packs of rice that you just microwave inside the bag and then you pour out. These ones were all canned items, so you put it here and then you put it in a microwave. The potatoes, they come with some liquid. You put them in a pot, you cook for 4 minutes, and then you drain the liquid. And I think they're just like boiled potatoes. Those ones I already spoke. And the burgers, they are absolutely disgusting. Look how slimy they are. Oh, oh, oh. These were so many things that the time that it took me to cook all this was enough to make a normal meal. But let's get trying. I'm gonna start with the 2 mug ones. So these were just the containers of the bag, and then just boiling water. You just let it sit and then you stir. This is as easy as it gets. It's actually okay. When you first try it, it tastes like flowers, but then that taste goes away as you chew. This one is mac and cheese, also just with boiled water. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna try the potatoes just to see if they're just boiled potatoes and if they taste the same as normal potatoes. Oh my god, I'm so scared. They are boiled potatoes, but like with no salt. But I guess like if you put some sauce, or if you're gonna bake mashed potato and you mash them and then you put your seasonings in, it's probably okay. It's time for the canned pasta. Never in my life I had canned pasta before. So these ones you pour from the can and you microwave. It tastes so bad. Oh, those were the loops. This is the ravioli. Better, but I'd rather just eat the ravioli that you boil at home. This is mac and cheese in a can. I'd rather eat the other one. Spaghetti and sausage. So many people buy this in the supermarket where I work. So many people. Okay, let's try the pasta first. Oh, the sauce is just, it's so bad. It's the same as the loops. Let's try the sausage. The sausage is nice. But the sauce, it's absolutely disgusting. Now this is fried egg rice. Not very good. Yellow veg rice. It just doesn't taste like much. Between this one and the other one, I think I prefer this. Now these were the fancy ones. I'm gonna put it down because the plate is too hot. It takes everything that the others take and more. Boiled water, like some of them do. But then it also takes milk, supposedly to make it creamy. And it also goes on the microwave for a long time, 6 minutes. And you have to stir it every 2 minutes. So this takes forever to cook. It's actually very alright. I mean, I still prefer the pasta that I cook, but I think this might be the best one so far. And now the second fancy one. It's good too. I think I like this one better than the other one. For me, these two are the winners. I would actually consider buying this one again. And now, la pièce de résistance. I'm gonna have a corner first just to see how this tastes like. It's so slimy. It's so soft. You could eat it without teeth. But it's not terrible, you know, like normal burgers. Yes, they are better, but it's not terrible. Way better than the pasta in cans. Here's my final conclusion. I think these ones are the best ones. This one is my favorite, but that one is very good, and now I'm curious to try the rest of the range. The rice, this one not really my thing. That one is okay, but making rice is so easy and it tastes much better. These ones are... Well, these ones are absolutely horrible, disgusting, because of the sauce. This one is better because the sauce is different, but still not very good. This one, did I say this one is okay? No, I don't think it was. These ones were fine for what it is, and they are super easy to make, but I wouldn't want to have them again unless if I must. And the potatoes, they are boiled potatoes with no salt. So it's great, I guess, if you want to do something with them and just have the hard work out of the way. And I'm gonna eat some of these things and have a proper dinner, and then I'll come back to make the golden syrup sponge puddings. Here's the dessert. Josh prepared it for me. Alright, interesting. The cake itself, it's very dense. I think I would prefer it if it was cold though, or with a scoop of ice cream. It's okay. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video of trying the instant and canned food. Overall thoughts, not worth it. It's very cheap, but it's so bad. Just, you know, if you don't know how to cook, learn how to cook. But if you don't want to, just like boiled some pasta, and literally boiled pasta with those jar sauces, it's still better than the canned ones in my opinion. So not worth it. Don't do it. I'm glad that I did it, because for years now I've been wondering what these foods taste like, because British people buy them all the time, and now I know. I finally got to open the can, and now the can is gonna be closed again and back into the supermarket shelf, which is where it belongs, not in my kitchen. Thanks for coming and watching my video. Go watch Natasha's video if you haven't already, and come back tomorrow for another video. Bye!